Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Thursday morning. As always, a coffee kind of morning. Well, it's that time I get to finally do this. This is the 2024 Vinyl Community Vinyl Tag, put out by Mr. Rob Walker. Let the music play. I love Rob. He's got an amazing channel. He's done this a number of times. He's given us another 20 questions to get us to dig through our catalog and show off some great albums. 99% of what I'm going to show is vinyl. I've got a couple of CDs, unfortunately, because that's all I had of this one artist. But as far as it pertaining to the question, and I've watched a ton of videos on this vinyl tag. Everyone's probably one of the most popular types of vinyl videos put out every year, and everyone wants to get involved, and it's just been amazing how many, I think so far, almost 3,500 viewers on this one, almost 300 comments. I mean, just remarkable stuff. So I'll put the link to Rob's channel below if you don't know Rob already. This is also a great opportunity for new channels to, if you're thinking of starting a video, this is a great way to do it. Introducing yourself into the vinyl community. We're all great people, as far as I'm concerned. And my advice to you, if you listen to anything that I say, just do it. Just do it, and just be yourself. Don't try and be who you're not. And just let the words flow. I mean, if you mess up, you mess up. That's no big deal. We're not going to judge. And it's a great way to start off in the vinyl community with something like this. It's a great opportunity for anyone to refresh themselves in the new year. Anyone who's been doing videos for a while. So let's get started. Lots of questions. And here we go. So again, 20 questions in this one. The favorite record you purchased in 2023? Well, I'd have to say it's this one. This is one of my most recent purchases, but I've been listening to this thing not quite daily, but often enough. This is Blue Oyster Cult 50th anniversary live in New York City, first night. Now there are two more of these out there that I've yet to get. This is a triple album set. I don't like that there's no gatefold. That's my only complaint about this one. This is the later version of Blue Oyster Cult with Richie Castellano, Danny Miranda, and Jules Rodino in it. Of course, you still got Eric Bloom and Donald Duck Dharma Roser, the two staples of the band. Albert Bouchard also makes a guest appearance on this one as well. Yeah. Amazing stuff. You've got some stuff from their latest album as well. And gotta love it for sure. Number two, the last record you bought in 2023. Well, I showed you these just on New Year's Eve day of a band that I discovered. Rob Walker knows them, of course, as he knows everything. But it's new to me. An amazing Australian band called King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. So I showed these on New Year's Eve day. Amazing. How do you describe these guys? They're progressive pop. They are psychedelic. They're hard and heavy. Pop. I mean, all over the map. Talented. Just remarkable. So I love them so much. I ordered one on New Year's Eve. It arrived a couple of days ago, so I guess that still classifies as 2023. It is 2017's Gumbo Soup, okay, by the King Gizzard and Lizard Wizards. All of these are on beautiful colored vinyl. I'm not going to show you, but this has orange vinyl, red and black splatters. To me, from what I've listened so far, this is one of my favorite albums by the band. An amazing album. So that is my latest purchase of 2023, or my last purchase, I guess. a band or singer who released 2 or more albums in the same year. Well, I'm going to go back to these guys, King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard, as they released 5 studio albums in 2017. Imagine a band releasing 5 studio albums. That's just unheard of, but they did it. They did it for sure. And they're all great albums from what I've heard. I've got 3 out of the 5, I think, in 2017. Remarkable stuff. If you don't know King Gizzard and Lizard Wizards, go check them out for sure. If you could listen to music from one decade, which decade would you choose? To me, it's got to be the 70s. That's just my wheelhouse. As much as I love the 60s and some of the 80s, 70s are where it happens. To me, that's where I discovered music. Bands like, of course, my favorite band of all, Deep Purple. And then you've got Sabbath. And you've got Grand Funk, which I pretty much discovered around the same time. But also bands like Yes and The Who and Uriah Heep and so on and so on and so on. There's so many fantastic bands from the 70s. That's my decade for sure. Show number 5, show a record or a band or a singer from Manchester. Well, I chose these guys. These are the Hollies from Manchester. Okay, I've got 5 of their studio albums here. 4 or 5, 4, 5, I don't know. Enough. Great band. Love the Hollies. Harmonies, just beautiful, beautiful stuff. So many talented people from Manchester, including Rob Walker. Which band or singer did you listen to most in 2023? I did a lot of video series as far as ranking and reviewing the band's albums. And I did one on Queen. I was going to do Queen, but I chose Steppenwolf because I listened to both of them pretty much daily for the longest time once I was doing those videos. So Steppenwolf, another great Canadian band, Canadian-American band. I love Steppenwolf. I also have a box set of these guys that is on CD, so I'll try not to show you that. But this is the band I listened to the most in 2023, other than Queen, as I said. Of course, sorry, I just got to pop up here. I'll get rid of that. Come on, get rid of that. Show 7 7-inch records. I've got a bunch here. And I was given most of these, so they didn't come with sleeves, but some of them are pretty good shape. After I cleaned them up and things, they turned out okay. Hotel California by the Eagles. 25 or 624 by Chicago, one of my favorite Chicago songs. Helter Skelter by the Beatles. This is Someone Saved My Life Tonight, Elton John. What a heart-wrenching story that is. The Rolling Stones, Hot Stuff, and Fool to Cry is on the other side. 2 amazing songs. This is John Lennon, the Plastic Ono Band. This is Mother on one side and Why on the other. And the Guess Who, Albert Flasher. I think that was 7. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 7. So there's my singles. Another pop-up. Who's coming to your party? Choose 4 music-related people to come to an imaginary dinner party, past or present, and who would you invite? Well, everyone's choosing John Lennon and leaving Ringo out, so I'm going to choose Ringo. Okay. I'm going to choose Mr. Buddy Guy. I'm going to choose one of my favorite guitarists, Rory Gallagher. Or Gallagher. And unfortunately, we just lost this gentleman this year, but Mr. Robbie Robertson. I'm going to choose him as well. And let these guys chat and talk and play some music. Ringo can bring his little drum set, and I can just sit back and enjoy, for sure. We lost them. Choose one musician who passed away in 2023. I just showed you Robbie. That was huge. But also this gentleman here, a Canadian icon in a Canadian iconic band, Mr. Miles Goodwin from April Wine. One of my favorite Canadian hard rock bands. They've just recently released, in the last couple years or so, all their albums in colored vinyl. So I picked up a bunch of them. And there's a younger Miles there. And an amazing artist, amazing lead guitarist. One of three guitarists in this three guitar band. Remarkable stuff. Sorry, I have a tickle in my throat here. Imagine if you could only listen to music from one country. Which country would you choose? I have to go with Canada. I just have to go with Canada for sure. I just showed you April Wine, but without that, I wouldn't have bands like 5440 or, of course, Rush. I wouldn't have Carol Pope and Rough Trade. I wouldn't have the Guess Who, Randy Bachman, and Burton Cummings. I wouldn't have all those great bands. I wouldn't have Lawrence Gowan, even though he's playing with Styx now. I wouldn't have Lawrence Gowan to listen to. I wouldn't have bands like Saga. Wouldn't have bands like Trooper. Okay. Hard rock bands like Helix. And the original Bush, not Gavin, I can't remember his last name, not the English Bush, but this is the Canadian version of Bush with Dominic Troiano in it. I wouldn't have bands like Triumph or the Headpins. Just so many great Canadian bands that I've left out a bunch for sure. Pardon me. I'm back. Sorry, I had a bit of a tickle in my throat there. Just have to get some more coffee into me. Where'd I leave off? Name 3 vinyl community channels you discovered in 2023. This is question number 11. I was at a contest fairly recently, celebrating my 4 years in the vinyl community, and managed to pick up a few new channels, or people that discovered me, I discovered them. That's the cool thing about the vinyl community. And I could have named a bunch, just chose 3, so I chose these guys. Beer and Vinyl, 217 subs. Morton Nestad, 796. He's got 293 subs. And Beetle Dustino, he's at 910 subs. So let's get him over to 1,000 and get these guys up as many subs as possible. I'll put the link below to their channels. All fantastic supporters, regularly commenting on my channel, and I really, really appreciate that. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Show record that you bought when you were a teenager, question number 12. This is not the original, but this is one of my favorite. I think it was 14, 15 when I bought it. Came out in 1974. Crime of the Century. An amazing journey from start to finish. I love it. Right into my classic rock realm, just another band that blew me away, for sure. Show a funk or soul record. I think this guy classifies as funk and soul. This is Buddy Miles' band. and this is the Buddy Miles Express. Booger Bear, combination of funk and soul and jazz. Sorry, Buddy Miles. Cool stuff. I don't have a lot of funk and soul in my collection, but managed to pick these up, and of course a great drummer for Jimi Hendrix as well. Remarkable artist. Show a record that you think everyone has, and then show a record that you think nobody has. I think everyone's got this one. Rumors. Probably one of the most commercially successful albums of all time. Just remarkable stuff. Could have been on that. There's another question about greatest hits. It could have been on that one as well, but this is a fantastic album. I just recently picked up, they just released in 2023 the live concert featuring this album by Fleetwood. Awesome stuff. A band I think no one has. There's got to be someone out there that does. This is Chimo. Chimo is a band from Canada. Released in, established themselves in 1969 to about 1971. They only put out one album, which is this one. This is a kind of a jazz rock group, but they toured and backed up a ton of artists that came to Toronto. And I've got 2 copies of this one. This one's still sealed, and I've got another open copy that I listen to regularly. I don't know if it's worth anything, but I just kept it because of the fact that it's a one and done type of thing. But Chimo, if anyone's heard of that one, let me know for sure. That was question number 14. Number 15, She's Great, a record by a female artist she bought in 2023. This is going to be the only CDs that I'm going to show. And I apologize. I have a ton of female artists. I just didn't buy many. But I do have the Asylum albums, 1972 to 1975 by Miss Joni Mitchell. Okay, this is a 4-album set. For the Roses, Court and Spark, Miles of Isles, and The Hissing of Summer Lawns, 4 of her greatest albums. And also I purchased the Reprise albums, 1968 to 1971, again by Miss Joni Mitchell. Song to a Seagull, Clouds, Ladies of the Canyon, and Blue. She's just got so much. And again, Canada wouldn't be the same without her, for sure. So that was my recent purchase of a female artist. I'm not big on the newer artists. I should, as I've discovered. I'm hopefully discovering more music this year. That's my goal for 2024. King Gizzard Lizard Wizards is a great example for sure. Number 16, the favorite video posted on your channel in 2023 and the favorite video you watched on the BC in 2023. My favorite video and had the most views, 1,800 or something. 10 albums I listened to the most. I posted that about 4 months ago, and I featured, Crime of the Century and Machine Head and Grand Funk, We're an American Band, and all those great albums that I absolutely love. And obviously people love as well. And I had a great time doing that, just revisiting songs from my youth. And the favorite video you watched in the BC, I love Jeff Witcher's rantings on his comments. I love watching those. I don't watch enough of them, Jeff, I'm sorry, but awesome stuff. It's so hilarious. And he doesn't take them seriously, but he rants like like he does. It's awesome stuff. I love it. It's like your greatest hits. Sorry, let me go back. Show a record you described as a 90s classic. I'm sorry, that's number 17. How about another great fine Canadian band, Econoline Crush? Econoline Crush, this is their debut album. Vancouver hard rock alternative band. Came out in 1995. And not that it's important, but it's on beautiful blue vinyl. And I absolutely love this album. What a great, great band. Very few 90s albums that I have, and this is one of them for sure. Number 18, if you could walk into the cover, look through your collection and choose a record cover you'd like to be a part of. Well, I'd love to go to England and sit in the audience at the Royal Albert Hall and watch Creedence. I'd love to be part of that. Okay, just to view these guys at their peak. You know, Born on the Bayou, Green River, Tombstone Shadow, Traveling Band, Fortunate Son, Commotion, Midnight Special, Bad Moon Rise, and Proud Mary. The night is the right time. The nighttime is the right time. Good Golly Miss Molly, and Keep on Chugglin'. I mean, again, these guys were at their peak. It's amazing. I love it. And I'd really love to be in that concert, in that beautiful, in that hall, and visit England and everything else. And yeah, 1970. I wouldn't, maybe not old enough to go to that concert, but I was 10 or 11, sorry. Number 19, it's like a greatest hits, a record that you're familiar with, that it feels like a greatest hits. I have to choose this one. Boston's Debut. I mean, every song on here is a hit. Tom Schultz, just a mastermind. Brad Delp on vocals. Every song again is a hit, and there has been so many hits from the radio, on the radio from this album as well. But yeah, it's a classic album for sure. Again, I could have shown Rumors, same type of idea, but Boston's Debut for sure. And number 20, show an album that was released in 1974. Got to go again with my favorite band, Burn. Okay, this is the Mark III version of the band. Love it. You got Ritchie Blackmore, David Coverdale, Glenn Hughes, John Lord, and Ian Pace. Burn, Might Just Take Your Life, Lay Down, Stay Down, Sail Away, You Fool No One, What's Going On Here, Mistreated, A200. Classic stuff. It's on that classic Burbank label as well. One of my favorites from 1974, for sure. So there you have it, guys. There's the 20 questions. I hope you had a lot of fun, and I'm glad I was able to do this and be part of the vinyl community and be part of this thread for 2024. And I'll be back soon once I put all this stuff away now. Have yourself a great rest of the day. Love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.